Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another hard-hitting episode of the Callous Mind Talking Head Sportscast. This week we are talking about looming questions for the 2023 NFL season, and I'm going to be making my division winner picks later in this video. Before I get too involved in this video, I want to highlight a new video that I have out on callousmind.com. This talks about my week 1 wagers for the 2023 NFL season, and I will leave that linked in the description box below this video. So some of the questions I have surrounding the 2023 NFL season is, how good will Aaron Rodgers be for the Jets? Is adding him going to be enough to make them a contender in the AFC East, the vaunted AFC East, as it were? What does Trey Lance being traded to the Cowboys mean for Dak Prescott's future with that club? That's an interesting question, and it kind of comes back around and creates another question for me as, will Kyler Murray actually play out his full contract with the Cardinals? Because I'm starting to kind of get this gut feeling that maybe he won't, maybe like 2 or 3 seasons into it, after all the guaranteed money's gone, he'll be cut or asking for another new contract or whatever. And since the Cardinals just released Colt McCoy, and the new regime is kind of putting into place their people, will Kyler Murray make that leap? Which is just kind of an interesting question. Question I have about the Raiders is, can Jimmy Garoppolo stay healthy the entire season? And if he cannot, do they have a capable backup? I mean, I don't know. I'm hopeful that they do, but I think that's what every team should be thinking. Every fan of whatever team should be thinking is our backup quarterback capable enough to get us wins or keep us competitive if our main guy goes down? Because really, that's the secret right there. I mean, to have somebody who's capable to come in and back you up, period. So since we're looking ahead and asking questions about the season, I figured we'd go ahead and take a look at the week 1 schedule. Looks like Detroit is visiting Kansas City on Thursday night. Carolina visits Atlanta. There's already a Battle of Ohio, Cincinnati at Cleveland, Jacksonville at Indianapolis, Tampa at Minnesota, Tennessee at New Orleans, San Francisco at Pittsburgh, Arizona at the Washington Commanders, Houston Texans at the Baltimore Ravens, Green Bay Packers at the Chicago Bears, and the Raiders at the Denver Broncos. So they're starting in the AFC West already, which that'll be interesting. And since Denver's in their division, that'll be a must-win, of course. Philadelphia at New England. That's a good time of the year to go there. Miami at Los Angeles. You know what? But before, Miami at Los Angeles Chargers. And I want to talk about this because I know that their quarterback got a new contract this offseason. But, in my opinion, Matt Ryan was never the same after that whole 28-3 shenanigan Super Bowl thing where the Falcons were up 28-3 against the Patriots and ended up losing. Maybe Herbert will be better than that, but I don't know. That'll just be something interesting. It's an interesting storyline to keep track of because they've invested an awful lot of money, and I personally think that perhaps some heads should have rolled after that loss to Jacksonville last season in the playoffs. Like the coach should have been fired or something, but nothing happened. So we'll see if those things continue to haunt the Los Angeles Chargers. Then you have the Los Angeles Rams at the Seattle Seahawks, NFC West already. Dallas Cowboys at New York Giants, an AFC East showdown already. And that Battle of New York, Buffalo at the New York Jets, Jets. This should be a really interesting game. And I think I'm going to take the Jets to win the AFC East, if you can believe it. So, all right, so we all know that the preseason really doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot. But having said that, I'm going to go ahead and pick who I believe will be the 2023 divisional winners. So for the AFC East, I'm going to take the New York Jets, Jets. In the AFC North, I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals. And in the AFC South, I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars. In the AFC West, I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs. In the NFC East, I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles again. In the NFC North, I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings. In the NFC South, I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints. And in the NFC West, I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers. And some of you may be wondering if I think the Raiders are going to make the playoffs this season. I'm talking to you, Adam, and perhaps Jason, if you watch this video. And that is affirmative. I do believe the Raiders will make the playoffs this season, period. Full stop. So, like it or not, that's what I believe, and that's it. All right, so before I go, don't forget to watch the exclusive video on callousmind.com by following the link in the description below this video. Please, please, please be good to yourselves and each other, and I will talk to you all again before NFL Week 1 to make my entire list of picks for that week. Talk to you later. God bless.